guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. Today I've got a huge empty videos to show. I've got this box that is very full. I've already categorized it, so they're looking pretty neat, but it's a really full box. Without further ado, we're just gonna get through to today's video. I did 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 empties this year so far. I'll leave the playlist somewhere so you can check it out. There will be another empty at the end of the year, and there will be an empty summary with all the things I finished, number of items that I finished, and compared to how I did last year. So it's really good if you like playing with numbers, seeing the statistics. I like doing that just to track along, see how I go with everything. Without further ado, let's just dive straight in. Because I've already categorized this in sections, so I think we're gonna go so much easier today. Let's start with cleansing product. This is more for makeup cleansing product as well as cleansers for the face. I have a couple of makeup cleansing. First is for the nail. This is by the brand Sally Hansen Instant Nail Polish Remover. This one got acetone free. This is one of those bottles you just tip your nails in and then twist it, and it will just get rid of the majority of stuff. I have to say, I've used designer brands ones, and now I've gone back to Sally Hansen. I really don't like it, and I feel like this one's more expensive. It's just really burning around my nails, like the cuticles here, and it doesn't clean as good as the other one. Just quickly mention, I've done my today's face look and I've already filmed 2 videos and I did not apply mascara, so I'm just gonna keep this way. I am on the time limit and I really need to finish this video quick, so you know what, we're gonna speeding through this, but I still cover you all the basics, don't worry. I won't miss out the important part. Long story short, I will not go back and purchase this one. I am considering to purchase a whole bunch of designer brands, so I don't have to repurchase every now and then. I might drop to the terry whites that I've got near where I live. But I did use up a designer brand Keep Them Clean makeup brush spray. I don't think this is available. I got it as a free gift. This is one of those products you spray onto the brush and brush through on a clean cloth, tissue paper or whatever, so you don't have to really wet the brush. It cleans super good. It does have a little bit of citrus scents, but it's really good, quick on the go situation. I really prefer this than the deep cleansing brush ones, where, you know, those are good, but it just takes time to dry, and sometimes I only think of cleaning it right before I film, so you know. The other cleansing makeup product is the Neutrogena biodegradable cleansing wipe. I opened another one now. I have another 2, I believe, and I've got a whole bunch of other wipes I have not been purchasing recently. I sometimes do purchase if I need to reach a limit threshold, because these are really affordable and I do use on a basis, swatching a lot of the things that I do. I try to be good, not to use as many, but I think it's gonna be very hard to say never ever use it again, because I'm just sometimes lazy and it's on the go, but I'll try to minimize the number of these that I use. Then going as makeup remover, I have finished up a ZA. This is like a Japanese or co-op with Chinese company. I really love a lot of their products, but it's not available here in Australia. You might be able to purchase from Yesstyle. This is the makeup remover, instant double cleansing gel. It's really good. It actually reminds me of the Estee Lauder gentle makeup remove product, and this is also very similar to the Clinique one. I feel like they're all very similar, but the Clinique maybe just a little bit heavy. I did also use this Korean Vanilla Co Zero Makeup Remover Balm. This was very popular when I was at school. They're still popular these days, but not hyped that much. I really do enjoy this to remove everything together, where this one, the gel, it is sometimes a bit hard if I have waterproof mascaras or eyeliners, but the balm, it does everything melted, so it's really good to travel if you're on the go. I used it up while I was in Hong Kong. Another one that I used up while I was in Hong Kong is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. This is a travel size. We've got 20 mils here. This is a good morning cleanser. It's really gentle. I do have to use a bit because it's so gentle and it's so like a cream non-foaming sort of design. I think if you have dry skin or sensitive skins, you might really enjoy it. Not to the point that I want to repurchase and keep in my collection, but it is something as an option that I always have in the back of my mind. If I need it, I know I won't go wrong. And then I finished the two Kiehl's cleanser. Both are travel size. One that I used up during swim, and the other one I just used up in the shower. I have the Ultra Facial Cleanser. This is a very standard cleanser that I don't even want to put it on my option list to repurchase. I will be use it up if I receive it, but I don't prefer. The one that I prefer is their deep cleansing foaming face wash. This one smells so much better, and I think the bubble it has is a little bit better than the Ultra one that I just mentioned. So I've got a big box here, so I can't like tilt my lift it on my elbow all the time. I really prefer this one. This is on a list that I want to repurchase or like love to receive if I got an option to pick a gift or something. Yeah, I really do love this. Another cleanser that I used up is a full size. It's the King. I'm sorry. There's a few options of getting this name. This is their Nourishing Cream Cleanser and Toner. So what it does is a really cream cleanser. Once you finish washing your face, you feel like you already toned your face. I definitely agree, but again, because it's so creamy, I only use it in the morning just to get rid of the dirt overnight. I don't think it's having a high cleansing ability compared to the foamy ones. And this is a 140 ml bottle. It's a really big one. They do have a slightly higher price tag, but I think overall I use this almost, I would say, definitely more than 6 months. So I think it's worth the money, but because I used it for so long, I don't want to repurchase in short time. The last but not least for the cleansing pile is the Clarins Gentle Refine Exfoliating Cream with Microbeams. This is one of the only exfoliating product that I would consider repurchase. I don't use exfoliating product that often, especially with the microbeams, because I think they're a bit harsh, because physical exfoliating can be really harsh for the skin if you use it too frequently. But every time I use this, I love the way it feels, how it's just gently exfoliated. So I have a few travel sizes and I don't use it as often, but if I ever ran out in that situation, I will consider repurchase another one of these. I love a lot of the Clarins products, and the exfoliating product is one that I'm unable to find anything a bit cheaper and beat it, or even similar performance. No, this is still really high up there. While we're talking about cleansing, we might get rid of all of the body, like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, etc. I'm gonna drop this box down. Start, I have the Aveeno Rose Water and Caramel Blend Shampoo. They changed the packaging recently. I don't know if they still have this particular one, but I love the Aveeno shampoo. I'm pretty sure this will be in my favorite of 2023, like my favorite shampoo brand. This one is really good. I'll get into details at the end of the year when I do the end of year favorite. But if you want to try a shampoo, check Aveeno and look at the labels and what type of hairstyles they support. I think they're really true to their statements. Love this. I've also used up two Head Shoulders anti-dandruff shampoo, both used up during swimming session. They're just okay. Will not repurchase. Really happy that I'm just using them up. Another shampoo from Aveeno is their almond oil blend. Alright, while I have these two, I'll just quickly say this is for really dry hair. Someone having super dry, need a high intensive moisturization. Not me. I have an oily hair, where this one is better for my hair type, but they're good product. Both of them are good products. I've also used a Sunscreen purifying shampoo. This is a liter big bottle. The Sunscreen one doesn't have a lot of bubbles because they're paraben free, no. So I have to use quite a bit every time when I use this. That is why it's a liter, but I just went through it, zooming through it. It's really good. It definitely does the purifying, but I have to use more amount than a regular shampoo. I don't mind, because Sunscreen here in Australia, where we live, because we're in Victoria and the brand is based in Melbourne, we have a lot of warehouses nearby. They're really affordable, so you don't actually have to pay the retail price. But if you do have to pay the retail price, I would say maybe consider twice. If you have some other alternative options, maybe it's more worth the money because you don't have to use quick. that quick, if that makes sense. Then a couple, I've only got 2 conditioner. One is from Pantene. This is their Long and Strong Strengthening Hair conditioner and reduces breakages. It's just a standard conditioner. I don't think it's that good or that bad, but yeah, I don't want to repurchase this one, but I do want to repurchase this one. However, it is expensive. It's the Christian Robin, the volume conditioner with rose extract. This feels so good. It's especially, you know, sometimes when you go hotel or motel to provide conditioner, shampoo and body wash, but the quality is so and if you bring this, you can use any shampoo, because some of them are cleaning but they're very harsh, and this just bring your hair straight back. The volume, the shine, and the smoothness. This is how I found out I love this so much. When I was using good shampoos, I can't tell how good this is until you use one of those shampoos just like it's really drying my hair, and this saves the day. So I definitely think I'll purchase this and I'll keep this bottle. So if I got any big ones, I'll just dump into the small one and I go on for travel. I have this handy. If I don't like the shampoo there, I know this conditioner will still save my hair. Then I do have one hair treatment. This is my Project Pan product, the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density. It does have an instant volumizing effect, and I think it does strengthen the hair over time. But if you use it on not damped or towel dried hair, like completely dried hair, I found it create a little bit oiliness, like it will just flat down my hair rather than creating a nice volume. But if you use it when your hair is slightly damped, it actually looks so much better. So I like to use it before I go to sleep at night, because I take a shower after exercise, after work. It's good. I've got 60 ml here, and you can see my progress, and it's completely done. I used up a tiny Chlorine shampoo, dry shampoo. Chlorine dry shampoo is definitely one of my favorite. This is their oil control line for oily hair. Particularly loving this. I've got another like lilac green blue bottle over there. That was good as well. I used to love the Batiste ones. It's really affordable, really affordable. But I think over time I found that's create too much of a white cast. Sometimes it's really hard to massage it in, where the chlorine one has a more fine particles that can absorb the oil and still looks like natural hair. So I would choose this over that, and I'm trying to minimize the times of dry shampoo that I use. Like really trying to not purchase any and probably just have one, not even a backup in my collection, but I still have a few to get to the point. The last two are 2 body wash. One is by the brand Empties. Sorry, is it a little bit dirty? This is their Awaken Cleanse body wash. Added no sulfate or parabens, 100% natural essential oils. It's like giving us a nice and calming vibe. The color is really beautiful to start with, and they have this prints on, like you can feel their like 3D prints. I found this is really good. My mom loved it more than me. I just found it's really good. It's really expensive. I think when I purchased this, it's $17 full price. Definitely wait for sale. And if you like essential oil type of fragrance, then this is great. It feels like really nourishing, awakening, but also having that calming vibe. I'm not particularly into those. Like I don't want those while I'll take a shower, but I love having them, but I don't need it. That's the way. I don't need it, not an essential for me. Where the Suki one I think is already good enough. This is the Botanic Body Wash Lime and Coconut. My mom hates the scent. She always felt like it's a bit sour. I think it's the lime, but I like how they mix lime and coconut. It's a little bit like a dishwashing liquid, not that strong, but because they have lime in there, the citrusy scent, I actually really enjoyed this one on my body. And this is, like I said, Suki here where I live, it's more affordable than a lot of other brands, and they do have other fragrances as well. The other ones are not easy access, but these is like you can find it everywhere. So I guess it depends on personal preferences, but both of these are good body wash. Next category, we're just going to quickly talk about all of the toothpaste or dental care that I finished. I have finished, let's see how many. There's a lot. A bag from Hong Kong, Donkey. A travel size Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief. I actually do enjoy their sensitive one versus their regular line, but Colgate in general is not my favorite. My favorite brand is the White and Glow. This is their new packaging, and I think it's new formula, maybe. The whitening toothpaste, really not my favorite. This is came with in bluish color, but I recently tried a one that's like a white pasting. I actually prefer this one over the one I'm currently using. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to their original packaging. If you watch my previous Empties, the tea and coffee toothpaste, I think I still like that one over the new versions. And they also have a propolis, is that how you say it? Vitamin C toothpaste. I purchased a value pack of 4. I think I'm currently on my second one. It's got this grayish color. I think I had my days. I liked it, disliked it. Now it's to the point, it's okay. Like, it's definitely an okay toothpaste, but it's not like enjoyable, you know. I want that 2 minutes of brushing my teeth morning and night. It's something that I'm looking forward to. Now it's just a thing that I just got to do it. Surprisingly, actually, I really like the Hello Goodbye Plug Hello Whitening Floral Free toothpaste. This received as a gift from Priceline box. They're a bit expensive in terms of their toothpaste. I mean, White and Glow expensive too, but I can always find at Kmart, which is really affordable price. Not with the brand Hello, but I really do like this one. Like, if I see it at clearance or for sale as a gift, I would really like to open it and use it up. Other one, oh, my sister used up a toothpaste from Oral-B, so not a lot to mention. My dad finished a Chinese one, so I did not include this in the numbers of the toothpaste that I finished. And I finished a Oral-B sensitive gum, what is called, all day protection toothpaste. It's okay, I don't remember much about it, but I did not hate it. And I also finished a whitening accelerator. This is the thing you put on the toothbrush along with the toothpaste, and then I have a quick whitening effect. I don't think my teeth is the most shiny clear one as I used to be, like really bling bling shine, because I haven't had a proper whitening treatment for a good 10 years. But I've always been using these treatments to prolong or trying not to get too yellow. I wanted to do a treatment again, but I don't want to do it here. It's quite expensive. I want to do it when I go overseas, if I go back home to China. But yeah, that's a different story. So these are all my toothpaste. Long story short, none of this is my favorite, although some of them are coming from my favorite brands, but not the particular product that I love. Now let's quickly look at my skincare pile here. There is nicely packed. We are going to start with toners. I finished a Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid toner. This is definitely something always in my collection. I've been trying to stay away from this toner using a BHA serum. So what I use is to apply the toner here and then using eye patches at the same day as a treatment, like a pamper session. And alternative days, I'll just use a mask. Now I'm using the serum, so I apply serum first and then I just layer the mask on top of it, so like boosting that sort of penetration. I do found this one, because it's targeted to certain areas and they have a 2% high concentration, probably works slightly better, but the serum version, the way I'm using it, is also workable at the moment. Another toner that I finished, I believe is my project pen, is the Lancome Tonic Comfort. This is a little bit too heavy for me. It's not bad, but it's just not my favorite. And I haven't used up any other toners. I really need to work on that. But moving on to serums, I've got quite a bit. First, we have the Olay Regenerist Retinoid 24 Night Serum Fragrance Free 30ml version. I like the packaging and I like how you just close it and it draws product out from it. I'm currently using their Cica Niacinamide serums as well. This is okay. It's definitely not the strongest strength that I've used, but it provides a nice experience. So if you're someone not after high strength retinoid and you really love Olay, loving the packaging, how it sits on the vanity table shelf, wherever you place it, it's good one. But they're getting really expensive recently for the brand Olay, so I will not repurchase in the short time period. And then I have used up 2 vitamin C's. First is the Timeless, the hyaluronic acid serum. with magnesium ascorbate phosphate and matrixyl 3000, as well as glycerin, water, and water, of course, aloe vera. So this is a vitamin C derivative ones. This is definitely something, if you think you're not going to be finished the ascorbic acid in a short period, it will be something to consider, because it only turned yellow until I finished, so it lasts a good shelf life. They are suggesting, I remember 6 months or something. I think it had a good 2-3 months once I opened, and I was still okay. I do think their ascorbic acid is more effective, but I really don't enjoy the scent from that one. I like the Paula's Choice one way better, so I will not repurchase Timeless in a short time period. I did finish the Drunk Elephant Sea Firma Fresh Day Serum as a little trail when I go travel in Hong Kong. That was good. I like the fact they have the powder here and they have the fluoric acid here, and then just mix them together so it get activated. This one doesn't smell as bad as Timeless, but it's way too expensive, so not repurchasing unless I receive a gift. I'm happy to use it, but I'm not happy to pay the amount of money they charged for. I've also used up a niacinamide serum by La Roche-Posay. This is the niacinamide 10%. Another travel size, used that while I was in Hong Kong. The cap of the travel one doesn't close properly, which is a bummer, but I did use it up before I finished the trip, so that was good. The serum itself is a little bit thick, not too tacky, but it's definitely something you want to quickly blend it, spread it around your face, and apply a moisturizer. Otherwise, it just feels a bit sticky, but it doesn't really stick once it sets. But the experience is not the best that I like. I still like the Lacura ones that I finished up well, not recently, but I repurchased one recently. I've also used up the Neon Red Pigment Multi-Pathway Brightening System. This is the one that I tried to treat my sunspot. I reviewed in one of my recent skincare speed review videos. It does work for certain sunspots, but not all of it. Then we have a few treatments here. I did use up 2 Aspect Stop Spot treatment. That means I have a lot of acne issues going on, and I did I'm still having the problem, but I think I'm getting slightly better in control. That's why I used it up. High niacinamide BHA, so it's really good in the morning to spot treat. During the nighttime, I'm using azelaic acid, and I think that works better if I do a thick layer. This is a really liquid form, and I open another one, it become a gel form. I don't know if the one that I received something happened or it's a new formula. I need to repurchase another one to see, because this is liquid, like running liquid like water, and the one that I'm using now, it's a gel. It still works the same, but it's a different texture, a whole lot different texture. And I'm getting rid of this Thursday Plantation Medicated Gel for Acne. I used a half of it. It was working good. So if you someone don't want to use benzoyl peroxide and you just want to use a tea tree ingredient, I had a whole video about the Thursday Plantation reviewed. I'll leave a link somewhere. I do think it's a really good product, and you get 25 grams here, quite a lot. But now I'll be using azelaic acid as well as this treatment during morning and nighttime differently. I don't found this sitting anywhere in my skincare routine, and it's been way too long because that video was a little while ago. So I'm getting rid of this one. A couple of serum or face oil body oil that I used up. One is from this Biology. This is an Australian brand. This is a face and body serum called Restore. I hope it's focusing. It's very oily form, so I use it as a body oil. It's okay. It's a lightweight body oil if you use it that way, but it's a relatively strong face oil in my personal opinion. And then I have another 2 even stronger face oil. One is from this brand that I cannot pronounce. I reviewed this recently as well. It's very expensive. I think I've only got 30 ml here. Sorry, 30 ml at the bottom says. It's really good at oil, but it's very strong for the face, especially I have oil combination skin, so I use it on my body, and I use it so quick, a lot quicker than I expected. Although it's very expensive, I do have to say their bottle is really, really good. I cannot tell anything through all sorts of lights. I put it under all lights trying to see how much I left. Cannot tell. So I'm definitely keeping this bottle to restore if I have a bigger oil bottle that I want to like separate it or something. I think this bottle is a gorgeous bottle, but it's still $200 for this oil. It may be expensive. Then I have this Anti-Pose Divine Face Oil, Rose Hip and Avocado Oil. This is a little travel size. It's good for the face if you have a dry skin, and if you have an oily combination skin, maybe use it once in a while. That's what I did. I use it every 2 weeks, maybe once every 2 weeks, and in between I just use it as a body oil and I finish this one, because once the oil's opened, I really want to finish it before it smells bad, considering how frequently that I use it compared to someone who uses it on a daily basis. I forgot a treatment and a serum because I just put them aside and I forgot to pick it up. The serum that I finished, the Kiehl's Retinoid, what is it called? Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. This is actually really good, to my surprise, a lot better than I expected. I have a whole bunch of these travel sizes as well as a full size for me to use. So I'm really looking forward to use this. I opened up another one and I still think the one I'm using, it contains squalene, so it's a bit oily. So I might still end up using it as a face oil / body oil, so I might open the Kiehl's one that I've got. And I also finished a tretinoid vitamin A cream. This is in Chinese because this is not purchased here. I don't see a dermatologist here, but I used to see dermatologists when I was in China, and they recommended this for my KP, and it works brilliant. And if you pair with AHA cleanser, toner, or a body cream, it works even better. The two together, I think it's a great combo. But if you're not seeing any dermatologist or anything, go easy, go slow, go low dose, and don't use it every day. Even now, I still mix in the ratio 1/4. So 1 pea size of this cream, and I'll use 4 times more body cream and mix it together on my body. And I use it nearly on a daily basis, and this is how much I need, just FYI. I've got 2 travel sizes that I took with me when I go on travel in Hong Kong. One is the La Roche-Posay Cica B5. This is an all-time, always in my collection product, just in case my skin gone through some situations. The other one is the Avène Mattifying Emulsion. I used a full size of this before, and I think it was the old packaging. Now it's the new packaging and new formula. I don't like this one as much as the old one, so I will see if I want to repurchase another one. Maybe not, because I just like the older one way much better, and sadly I think they're no longer available. For face cream, I have used up a Lancome Multi-Lift Ultra Anti-Reconfirming Tone Evenness Cream, a very long name. It's a little bit of a thick cream that you need a little bit of time to melt it in. It's good, but I don't think it worth the money, but I'd love to receive as a gift to use it up. That's the only cream that I finished. Wow, that's so little cream for my face. No, actually, I've got another one. This is the Clarins Wrinkle Control Firming Day Cream, another Project Pan product, I believe. I've used this stuff and I really love the Clarins product, like a very last drop outfit. I do think, although this one is also expensive, my personal experience definitely over the Lancome one. So if I have to pick one from the 2, I'll go for this one. And that is everything for the face cream. I have a few full sizes on the go, like they're about to finish, but not quite there. So maybe you'll see them at the end of the year. Now let's move on to eye cream. I have one very sad news. The Dr. Levin's Firming Eye Cream. This is a little travel size. I opened it and it was completely dried. Did I lift yeah. I capped everything. It's so sad. I have another 50 ml, so I opened it straight away and I'm using it every now and then. I do have a few eye creams that I'm working on, but this is what happens when you have a whole bunch of eye cream and only one pair of eyes. I really need to be good about this. I need to start using the things in my collection for the longest, but also at the same time, I need to use the one that's most expensive, I love the most. See, there's so many criteria that I need to go through. But long story short, stop buying, use more, buy less. The other eye cream that I finished is the 40 Fathom Skin Regenerator Eye Cream. This is a very liquid form. Although it's a cream and we got 50 ml, it runs through pretty quickly. It's very, very lotiony texture. It's not bad, but I tried a whole bunch of 40 Fathom products except the Regenerate cream. It was different to a whole bunch of other things. Their neck cream, lotion, emulsion, and the eye cream, I feel like they're almost identical, but their proper jar cream is definitely different, and I like that one more than everything else I tried from them. A couple of sunscreens here. I expired one, Banana Boat Face and Body UV Moisture. I reviewed this one. It's one of my favorite and appears to be discontinued, but I'll leave the video link somewhere, so just in case you still want to have a check it out, the performances, etc. But this expired. That is why I haven't been reviewing a lot of sunscreens recently, because I have a lot more sunscreen expired before even trying out new ones, so I get a chance to use the old favorites. So I'm slowing it down, trying to use as much as I can, which is why I finished this ultraviolet SPF 50 plus Queen Screen lightweight. I have a tiny bit left, but this is a travel size. Everything's just breaking in pieces and it's really hard to get the product out. This was the problem when I first received it. I reviewed it last year. I'll leave the video link somewhere here, and it's so shiny now, and it was shiny before, so I'm like, I'm already trying my best. I'm not gonna like torture myself to use the very last drop, and that was it. The other one that I finished is La Roche-Posay Anti-Shine Non-Perfume Dry Touch Gel Cream. Really good. It is dry touch, it is anti-shine, but I still think it's a little bit of shine, not super matte finish. Really good product. If you just use it by itself, I like others more, but I use this and then I just do a bit of concealer. I love it, and I think it's a perfect base and a good protection from the UV damage. Then I have two sachets, which from a Heal Balm called NS8 Heal Balm Complex. I recently just repurchased a full big bottle size, which I will show in my shopping haul. I don't know which one comes first, but you see this or you've already seen it. It's my 2022 yearly favorite, and I only include 5 things in that yearly favorite, so it's really a true love from me. It helped my feet like heal so much, you have no idea. So I will start using it again because summer is here in Australia. Now let's go through my masks pile. I know it doesn't seem to a lot, but I actually achieved a lot. I firstly finished up this giant pack. This is the Japanese what's the brand? All right, I'll just show you here because I can't find a brand name, but you might be able to tell there are 50 in here. There are 50 sheet masks, so it's like 5 boxes. I've used the whole bag, and I've got another one. I'm halfway through, so my aim is to finish both of these 2 by the end of the year, and I've already achieved a half, so I'm really proud of myself. Pat pat. I've been really good with sheet masks this year. It's like extraordinarily wonderful, ahead of my schedule, ahead of my personal expectations. I'm really happy with how often I'm using sheet masks, and I'm still able to manage a couple more. One from the Craze, I don't know how to say it. This is okay, won't repurchase. Same with this one using soybean. Won't repurchase. The sheet a bit thick and a bit big, but it doesn't hug around the edges, so it keeps like flipping and it's like about lifting up itself. 2 Animal Panda sheet masks. I'll finally finish all of the panda sheet masks that I had. It's really fun and it's really good, but I had it for a long time. And something I purchased while I was in Hong Kong, this is the JM Solution Honey Luminous Royal Propolis mask. This is great. A lot of serums really nicely the sheet was very thin. It's like this cocoon feeling sheet. I do really enjoy this, and I think the other ones that I've got also have this really breathable thin sheet that I'm really looking forward to use it. And I did also use up a pack of 60 packs Ice Crystal Bright Eye Mask, like eye patches. This one, it's having niacinamide in here, that's why I purchased it. The patches are all gone, but I'll show you the bottle. Can you see there's a little bit of crystal left in there? They're just making it fancy, but I hate the crystals in there because it's just like they're just pretty much plastic crystals, like ribbons and all that sort of stuff. I don't like that. It has never got into my eyes, which I'm really blessed, and it feels really nice actually, the serum. But those crystals in the gel patch, I just don't enjoy the fancy thing they're doing. Just keep it boring, keep it simple, and keep it effective, you know? So I won't repeat this one. This is another Chinese brand. Did use up a beauty sponge, and I have one I'm currently using. It's a bit dirty because I just used it today. I had this one for a long time. I do wash it very frequently, but it is to the point that even now I fully soak it into the water and still won't puff it up as it used to be. And then I can see there are breaks everywhere because my nails and, you know, long-term use. It's time to say goodbye. This is a Real Techniques one. I really enjoyed it. I love Real Techniques sponge more than the Beauty Blender. I feel Beauty Blender is a little bit too soft. I like a little bit more bouncy effect. Okay, the last pile is my supplements. I'm gonna go through this really quick because I know exactly what I like and what I don't. I did used to have the Sanofi B-Plex and Mega B. I think they're very similar. You don't have to have two different bottles. Dad bought this one. I purchased this one. They're both for energy support, but I feel like if I'm having a bit of ulcer around my mouth, like I keep biting myself, I do like the Complex B better. So I would recommend this over Mega B. But I guess if for energy, Mega B, it's probably a little bit better. Then a Nature's Way Kids Smart Vita Gummies, 99% sugar-free multivitamin, something my sister always been taking. I accidentally purchased 2 bottles of the sugar ones. She is taking those, but I will not repurchase them. I think I said it before, but when I was going for purchase, I just forgot the fact the sugar and sugar-free version. So I'm so sad that I purchased 2 and I lost the receipt. I can't refund, but I'll just get her to use them. I'm trying to minimize the sugar intake. And those ones are coated with sugar. Speaking of multivitamins, this is a well-balanced multivitamin. This is also by the brand Nature's Way, but I hated this. It tastes awful. So I didn't finish everything, but I kept 1 capsule. It's just, ugh, I don't like it. They're Nature's Ways, they're like the home brand. Multivitamins are really good, so I thought this would be good too. Nope, don't like it. Also, Nature's Ways Plant Wisdom Restful Sleep. This is I purchased for my grandma. She didn't finish it. This is a vegan product. I also got her the Sweets Relax and Sleep one. She didn't finish either of these. None of these are prescription levels. It's just for a bit of calming, you know. I think there are plus or minus. My grandma definitely feels like she received a better benefit if she's taking this. But it could be one of the things, if you replace this by some sugar tablets and she still feels it's working because it's mentally there. But I like to give her something, and they're not gonna make anything worse, and it's making her better and help a little bit. And so she got a bit of anxiety every now and then, like really stressed for no reason. So I'm thinking this would work, but it's not essential. It's not something that you can rely on if you have trouble sleeping. Then another thing my family finished is the BioGlend Red Keel Oil 100-gram double strength. This is an alternative for fish oil. Keel oil have a better penetration and have a stronger strength than fish oil, but you don't have to use them all the time all together. One is definitely enough. Then the last but not least is my favorite Sweets Calcium and Vitamin D. I repurchased 3 in my recent shopping haul as well. They're, like I said, they're increased their price, so I don't know how long I'll be able to support them, but I do think they are really, really good products and I receive a lot of benefits from it. So definitely something calcium, B complex, and with me probiotics, and also like to have a cranberry product, so good for my urinary tract, especially because ladies go through monthly period. I think that's really good to have it to keep a nice healthy environment, do a little bit of advanced protection. That is pretty much for my empties. I know there's a lot and I think I was speeding through, but I still have 40 minutes filmed here. I hope I can cut as much as possible so it's an enjoyable but a not super long video. I will have chapters down below so in case you want to skip, etc. I probably should say this a little bit earlier, but here I am and here we are. So I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give me a like and consider subscribe, and I'll see you guys the next time. Let's stay safe and stay positive. Bye!